Alrighty, everyone. A little bit delayed, but welcome to round 9 of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour here in Kansas. Just finished up qualifying. We're now on the formation lap, getting this racing underway here. On pole, Cole Snyder once again coming in clutch here with the pole position. Second place, Tyler Smith won at Dover, trying to win again here. Calvin Harvey, 77 machine, in third with Jacob Hoskins, P4. David Morales in fifth at 27 machine, newly signed to Aftershock for the Vantage Pro Series. Daniel Barsak lines up P6 here in that 13 machine with Derek Fye in the 09, P8, Brian Newell, P7. We're about to get underway. Green 9th and Hightower 10th. We are green here in Kansas. Top line is going to be dominant here. You already see Morales going to the bottom. 3 wide for the second lane. Back to 2 wide as Morales jumped up to third. Beautiful work there by him. Oh, and we're around. 21 of Tyler Smith involved. First lap carnage. We're under yellow, obviously, but
damn it, you ruined my field strategy.
A lot going on here.
Guys, do I take tire here? I don't know.
Take a backup car.
Already chaos here in the Auto Stock Tour. Obviously, all cautions brought to you by our good friends, Tay-Fi Artists. Just getting this incident here pulled up. Trying to figure out what exactly went down here. Gonna be on board here with Tyler Smith. Trying to figure out what exactly happened to him. Alright, I think this should be a pretty good shot here. Let's see. Alright, yeah, looking at that 21 car, Tyler Smith. You can see here, Cole Snyder in that 24 machine drives him up a little high. Obviously eligible to do that, still leaving him plenty of room. Seems Tyler not realizing where he is. Off the corner, comes down, turns himself off the 24. 27 goes low. Does he end up avoiding it? Yes, he does. He goes even lower. Yeah, walks away scot-free. Just a single car miscommunication there. 21, obviously at fault for this. And yeah, pretty simple stuff here. Good recovery, though, by Tyler Smith, leaving it out of the wall. It's going to be a very quick caution, I'm assuming. Let's walk through this base car here. Good stuff already. Coming through. Already on the 1 to green, as I suspected. Very quick yellow. Okay, that pace car, you can see there, front bumper of Cole Snyder right there on the right side of your screen. You can see it's a little bent out of shape. Don't think it's gonna do too much to him, but something to note if that does affect his aero balance. for this race. We are going to be watching Cole Snyder here, seeing what he can do, as this is basically going to be the start of the race.
Green, green, green.
And we are back underway here. Snyder leading more comfortably this time, with Hoskins up to second place after that incident. Morales still in third. Further back, Barsak, Harvey, Derek Fye and Brian Newell, the 09 and the 9, still side by side. Ends up going the way of Fye there. Newell slides up. Ooh, big checkup. That's Harvey slowing down big time. Daniel Barsak also slowed up a lot. Everyone all the way to the bottom there. Snyder still leads comfortably, but Hoskins dropping down low, trying to force a move here. Morales following him. Not able to get it done this time, not able to get alongside. Things are very much going to be staying heated up here. '24. Cole Snyder still leading the way here. Led every lap so far. Tyler Smith tried to lead one, but ended up turning himself. Hoskins much closer this time. Nearly went 3 wide with Morales there, but he's alongside Cole Snyder. Nearly about to clear him here. Not able to clear him before the trade. Ooh, Cole Snyder thought about going down. Realizes there was a car there. Side by side for both first and second. The first 2 rows, side by side. Cole Snyder had the better turn 1 entry. Oh, we're about to be 3 wide. Dan Barsak sending it 3 wide for a quick second there. That ended up unclearing Hoskins from the 24. 3 wide there with the 27 of Morales. Barsak moved up, ends up blocking 27. Ooh, a lot of stuff heating up here. 27 side by side with the 77 leading 45. That's William Hightower, our championship leader, on the bottom there. Now, what was this? Derek Fye up to second place. Started right at the tail end of the field in 8th. Side by side now with his teammate for a quick second there. That was Jacob Hoskins and Derek Fye. Hoskins going low once again, trying to get around Cole Snyder. Side by side with Snyder. He has the exit off of 4, but not enough room here. He's going to have to try and send it in deep here in 1. Make that crossover, make that clear on the 24. Fye up to the high side with 45. The Hightower down low, able to get a good run on him there. That's Morales further back into Barsak. Oh, there's contact. 47, 24 is around.
Yellow flag.
Front 2 for the second time this race are crashed out on the backstretch here. 24 of Cole Snyder wasn't so lucky this time. See there, was trying, get a look at his damage. I don't see anything as of yet, but he made contact with the wall, so there's got to be something there. Caution, obviously out.
Encourage the 2 doing little backstretch.
All cautions brought to you by Tay Artist. A lot just went on there. Not too sure what happened. It looks like Hoskins just kind of went ballistic there and got like confused, like a scared child almost. Trying and get this pulled up here. Looking at this now, we're gonna be watching this full speed here. 47 in the 24. What in tarnations?
Hey, David, sorry about tapping you there earlier. Got in a little hot.
What in God's green earth was that maneuver? I'm kind of confused on what went on there. I mean, let's watch that in slow motion once, like always. You can see the 47. He just sort of goes up. Just turns the guy. Then turns him a second time. Then turns himself off the 45. William Hightower, nowhere to go, ends up completely unintentionally turning the 47. And not his fault at all in that instance. Let's try and get a camera here on the inside of Jacob Hoskins. You can see there on the left side of your screen his steering movements.
Hey, Cole, I'd like to apologize to you for that. I don't know what happened. I was going straight, and something either pulled my car to you, or I just wasn't paying attention. But it felt like the car just like got magnetized to the right. That's at least from witnesses as well. So I apologize. It was my bad.
Yeah, that's the statement from Hoskins there. I mean, you can see a steering wheel there, trying to see if there's any movement towards his car that looks clear. Turns away. Yeah, the car just sort of bucks right. Looks like a potential suspension, some sort of suspension damage of some sort. Yeah, I mean the car just sort of turned right. No steering input involved in this. Yeah, I mean a lot going on there. I mean, yeah, the wheel was slightly right, but no drastic movements really, which would have caused that. Very, very interesting incident here, but yeah, things are all heating up here. We're 1 to green. It's going to be Derek Fye leading this restart. Could we see Derek Fye Friday happen for the first time ever? Derek Fye, never even a single podium, single top 3 in Vantage. Been done nearly 30 races. He leads a restart. In the restart zone now.
Green, green, green.
Back under green. Fye leading comfortably now. Further back, you can see there the whole field. The 24 pushing the 21. Smith, Snyder, your front row. They're at the back for 2 separate incidents. Brian Newell getting real close to them. Oh! They turn each other. Cole Snyder just seemed to turn Tyler Smith. Is that going to be a caution? We're still green.
Yellow flag
Caution is out, finally. It's all heating up here big time. I think that's going to be on Cole Snyder that time.
Checking up the pace car, exiting pit.
3 cautions in 14 laps. What is going on here in Kansas? This race has got to settle into a rhythm soon because a lot is going down here. As always, all cautions brought to you by Tayfi Artists.
Checking up hard and carry.
I'm gonna try and get this pulled up here. Yeah, I feel like this might be a decent enough camera for what we're trying to see here.
45, you're blinking pretty good.
So yeah, I mean, you can see here off the corner, watching the 24 and the 21 machine. That's Tyler Smith in 21, Cole Snyder in the 24.
Yeah, my latency all over the place. My quality's good, my latency is everywhere.
You can see Snyder pushing Tyler Smith, trying to move him up the field, not up the track, just sort of trying to get these 2 cars back to the front. It seems like the bump drafting just really wasn't working there. 24 ends up turning the 21. Just some bad bumps going on. Did Smith keep it out of the wall? Let's try. I'm fairly sure he did. I think it was a lot of grass that he ended up catching. Yeah, he's going to keep it out of the wall, but yeah, he's sliding around now. A lot kicking off here. Crazy to see. Let's try and watch this from the cockpit of the 21, which is who we're on board with now. Let's see. He's going along, and he's round. Beautiful job there by Tyler Smith, keeping it out of the wall. Amazing work there. Really not what you like to see. Here, if you're Tyler Smith or even Cole Snyder. Cole Snyder involved in a lot of incidents. This is going to hurt their progress back up front. That is just the internals of, or you can see here, this is the bump draft, what it looks like. You get a great shot here of the engine of Cole Snyder. And then suddenly, you see the car's just going. You see that sideways angle. And yeah, 21 around, 24 also around. Crazy work here. Wow. Real quickly, let's try and watch that from Cole Snyder's perspective. See through the corner, right up to the bumper of the 21. Still holding it there. Then suddenly, yeah, just turns the guy. Unfortunate there for the 21 machine. 24. Curious to see if there's any penalties as we are now green. Getting started, the 77 already to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, sorry, I think we're still... Yeah, we still, I'm pretty sure are 1 degree now, yeah.
Green flag, green flag.
We are now green. There we go. Derek Fye leading the restart once again. Hightower up to second now. Further back, you can see some 3-wide action. Snyder goes up to block. Ooh, that's David Morales at the bottom there. Tried to fake him out, ends up killing all his momentum. See the 77-13, a bit of a checkup scenario. Cole Snyder is going to catch up a lot here. Is he going to take it 3? Where does he go? Where does he go? No room. Bottom's blocked. Top's blocked. The middle is open, but I think he's scared to take it. Back to 2 wide now. Cole Snyder ends up slotting in as Calvin Harvey's going to take it 3 wide. Here on the bottom. Still 3 wide. Brian Newell now side by side with Snyder. Snyder trying to follow the 13 of Daniel Barsack through. Calvin Harvey way to the grass there. And you can see up at the lead, William Hightower side by side and ahead of Derek Fye, our championship leader, back in the lead of this race for the first time. Could we see 4 wide action here? Is Hoskins going to do it? No, it doesn't seem like he is, as Cole Snyder still not cleared these guys yet. A bit of blinking there from Hightower. That could be developing story throughout this race. 20% done already. Yeah, Hightower still blinking. As Cole Snyder, he's up to 4th already. Is that going to be 3rd? Looks to send it 3 wide down the middle. Oh, big crash! Huge contact. I was looking. Some choice language there from Cole Snyder. I was looking right over at my camera changer, trying to set up a shot. And then suddenly the whole field goes crazy. Caution is out once again. Everything's all going crazy here at the 1.5-mile track. All cautions brought to you by Tay-Fi Artists. Let's try and get a shot here of this incident. Who are we looking at here? See, we're slowing things down. You see Snyder's 3 wide. The 09 comes up not realizing he's 3 wide. 09 tags Snyder, tags the 13. 27 involved. 47 goes low, able to avoid it. Same thing, the 77. Brian Newell going to be just as lucky. Yes, he is. Tyler Smith, is he going to stay clean? Oh, a little bit of contact. Just a little bit of a door rub. No, nothing bad there, but the big contact. Derek Fye, Cole Snyder. Snyder really not happy with what went down there. This has been a very, very tumultuous race. Not what you like to see here at the start. We've been really lucky to have a lot of clean racing here in the Auto Stock Tour, but this race seems like it's going to be a long one, folks. Doesn't seem like a lot of damage. Let's see if we can get an idea of Derek Fye's car. Yeah, things look a little beat up and banged, but I mean, it should buff out. Everyone has their fast repair. Derek Fye has not used his at all. So, yeah, I think we're going to be pretty chill here. Morales, he is missing his front end. That's a bit of an issue. So, that's going to need to be dealt with. He's going to need a pit for that. Dan Barsak, he's coming down pit road here for this Let's try and get a shot if we can of oh no, he is spinning and Snyder's spinning. This is a replay, folks, of what's going, and Cole Snyder's wheel has fallen off. Okay, that is just wonderful. Cole Snyder is missing his front right wheel. Can't see it in this camera angle, but if you look closely, he's burning it down in the grass. With that wheel is not attached to anything. I don't know how it is staying on. I am lost for words here. Incredibly confused. Incredibly confused. That was an interesting incident. I don't think Cole Snyder's happy. I think his day is done for here. But after the events of what just happened, which a lot just happened, it's going to be Hightower leading. Derek Fye in the pits. Cole Snyder, I'm not sure what his dealio is, so we're just going to act like he isn't there. Morales trying to catch up to the pack now. 24 laps in this thing. I'm going to restart on 25. We're going to restart a quarter of the way done. So it means we're halfway to the stage. Pace car is down. All eyes on the leaders here as the leader is blinking. That's great.
Green flag, green flag.
Who's going to start here? Where is Hightower?
45 still here.
Where is Hightower? Is Hightower out of this thing? Hightower might be out of it. Oh, he's back now, but where? What in tarnations? He's up there! Christ on a bike, what has happened? Well, okay,
Yeah, I kind of feel bad about that because as soon as I went, my latency went crazy. So I'm going to back up to you guys.
Hightower doing a respectable thing here.
Hey,
But it's going to cost him as Calvin Harvey sails his way around, taking the lead of this race here.
I'm sorry for passing your end.
Everyone is much nicer now, as we're 3 wide for second place. Back down to 2 wide. That's Hightower Newell in that first side-by-side pack. Second is Tyler Smith and Jacob Hoskins. Newell, is he going to look to the bottom? No, he's not. He's staying behind. He's actually looking.
Bad enough it actually disconnected OBS and broke my strings. He's good now.
He's looking up high. Harvey, with the clean air, he's able to make things work here. No one near him has space to run. Some great stuff we're looking at here. Fast lap currently Brian Newell actually 30.39.
Definitely not Austin Servers. Although for me it feels like it.
Yeah, Calvin Harvey leading this race here 28 laps in. And Cole Snyder has officially retired. As Derek Fry, is he out on track? He is, but way down. See Daniel Barsack, Tyler Smith side by side here. That thing clears up pretty cleanly. Through the corner, you can see Tyler Smith side by side now with the 45 of Hightower. Hightower, after being the gentleman and backing up after the disconnect, ends up losing a lot of positions as Brian Newell for the lead of this race on Calvin Harvey. Brian Newell has the lead. He's cleared him. Your new leader, Brian Newell. Harvey not done yet, though. Looks to the bottom. The Vindy 500 driver. Bottom of the track, and he's cleared Newell. Hightower trying to follow him through.
Ron?
Could we see some 3 wide? Seems like people are actually saying this time. Hoskins, though, alongside Hightower now. Still got some good close racing. Anyone good trying for the 3 here? Seems the top line, they have that crossover. They have the speed over Calvin Harvey. Hoskins, though, he's going to the bottom. Thinks he can get some more there. He's going to take it 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead here in Kansas. Hoskins, he needs to watch out. He's had the same problem before where he's gone up into someone. Not realizing he was side by side entirely on how close they were. Ends up not working out for him, but we're 3 wide for second as Hightower able to capitalize. He's up to second place. Jacob Hoskins falling way down the field. Brian Newell in the lead still. William Hightower in second. Calvin Harvey in third as Hoskins racing now Daniel Barsack. Tyler Smith might be able to capitalize on this. Who knows? Hightower running a different line than Newell, trying to go down low. Setting up for the passes. We're 3 wide. Hoskins for Barsack and Harvey. Some bit of door banging here or there. Nothing too bad. As Hightower is looking to the inside of Newell. We're going to be focused on the side by side here. Hoskins seems to win it. Now we turn our attention to the lead as William Hightower has cleared Brian Newell for P1. Hightower back to the lead of this race.
You said what?
Firmly guaranteeing his championship lead here.
Absolutely not.
What a move here. Further back, you can see Calvin Harvey, Tyler Smith, side by side. Smith with the advantage here, and with the clear, Calvin Harvey went into it, but a bit too deep. Everything seemingly calmed down about it now. Brian Newell has not been lost by Hightower. He's still right there. See the 9 machine, Brian Newell. .45, William Hightower.
Stage in lap 50, correct?
That is right. The stage is lap 50. These great shots here at the cars.
I think they said it was end of 49, beginning of 50.
Thank you.
We're gonna look through here, see if there's anything. Pull up. Da, 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 da. Yep, all good. All right. Hightower still in the lead. Newell second. Hoskins third. Daniel Barsack, Tyler Smith, Calvin Harvey, Jonathan Green, David Morales, Derek Fye, Cole Snyder is out of it. Your pole sitter, for being involved in a lot of early race contact, has retired. William Hightower, who started in last place, up to the lead now as Newell and Hoskins look like they're about to start something, where Barsak able to take advantage of Hoskins' lack of momentum. Side by side, this is about to turn to a 3-car battle, I think. Hoskins not able to get alongside, not able to get that overlap he needs. Looking high now. He's going to give him a bit of momentum off the corner. He's going to use that, I think, to go low. He does. He's going to need to get right up to the side there, not lose too much. He stays to the bottom, though, but Newell seems to back out of it, kind of. As Hoskins goes for the slide job, gets it done here. He's cleared him. Newell, though, made some contact with him, gives him the bumper. Is he going to keep it straight? Hoskins keeps it straight. That's legal, folks. A good old bump and run there. Beautiful work there, Brian Newell. What a G. Crazy stuff there. This battle's really heating up. It's 4 cars now as Tyler Smith getting involved. Side by side with Dan Barsak there. Newell controlling second place. He's got a second gap behind him. Sorry, ahead of him to the leader there, William Hightower. Dan Barsak try and make his attempt to take over second place. Really been the Hoskins show for this battle. Let's see what the 13 can do here. Side by side with the 9 car. Ford vs Chevrolet here in Kansas. 43. Stage is at the start of 50. Only a couple laps left in the stage here. Hoskins goes with the 9. Is he gonna try and shoot the gap here? No, he's not. Ends up losing a bit of momentum. Barsak thought about going up higher, try and get back in line. Hoskins was there, though, to stop that. The pack is favoring that top line there. But Tyler Smith ends up joining the 13, thinking he can capitalize here and get a move done on the 47 of Jacob Hoskins. Let's see, though. 13 not able to get anything done in the 9. 47 not able to get anything done in the 13. Ooh. 47 thought about going low real quickly there. Ends up deciding against it. Didn't seem to have to be nearly close enough. Mozzie, we are not on flip watch as of right now. We're going to need to talk to our resident flipologist, Purge. See what his forecast says. For the 21 of Tyler Smith, forecasting some good position gain here as he's around Hoskins, trying to get around Barsak. Ends up losing that move to Hoskins there. Got off the banking, killed his momentum. Only a couple laps left in the stage here. I would say the 24 was targeted by the whole field. I feel like the 24 is just caught up in the whole field's chaos. Hoskins on the inside now of the 13. He hasn't been in this position before against the 13 machine. Let's see if he can get that move done. Still on the bottom there. He has some more speed. He's looking up, trying to squeeze Dan Barsak there. Loses his momentum once again. Momentum is a big thing here in Kansas, it seems. Ends up slotting back in line to 21, though. Doesn't like that. He goes to the bottom, trying to get around here. He does, as Hoskins seems to go a little too high up the track. Slot back in line. Lap 48, stage on lap 50. Couple laps left in the stage here. It's a foregone conclusion almost for William Hightower, but not for second through fifth. As the 13 and the 21 now side by side. Seems Hoskins is being left out to dry here, not able to make anything work on Brian Newell. After that bump and run that Newell pulled. Tyler Smith, though, to the bottom. He made quick work of the field here. Remember, this is a front row starter here. He started outside of row 1, but Newell started 7th. He's able to hold him off. As the yellow's out, that is going to be for the stage. Stage is out. Hightower, your winner. Newell, second. Tyler Smith, third. Daniel Barsack, fourth. Hoskins, fifth. Jonathan Green, sixth. Calvin Harvey, seventh. Derek Fry, eighth. David Morales in ninth.
Let's go, exit a two, exit a two.
Great stuff there. We got that racing. Some good bumping. Great work there by those guys. I think what we're going to do here is, under caution, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to see the second half of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour Round 9 here in Kansas Speedway.
Challenge for the win. Gonna get alongside him. Off of 4. They touch. Drag race to the line. Could it happen again? Photo finish. Yes. Daniel Michelle. What a finish. They're gonna go for the lead.
Oh my
3
goodness,
wide.
3 wide in turn 3.
Run to the line. They're wrecking side by side. Who got it? Side by side, right to the line. Who's it gonna be? G for CP and CP edges him out. Nelson make him go the long way, and he does it. They touch. Does he hold on to it? Yes. Close. But here comes Smitty. Smitty on the bottom. Here he comes to the line. Who is it gonna be? It is gonna be Mike Tyson. Fireworks are going off on and off the track. Cuts the corner, does RBN. They touch again. A drag race, side by side. And here we go. The photo finish. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power ranking.
Yes!
So,
Sup, fuckers. I use math to make shit go fast.
gonna be a sitting duck here. There goes VNV, around the outside, up the middle, trying to get 2 for the price of 1, trying to get 3 for the price of 1, and he does! VNV in the 4th!
Alrighty, we are back here at the second half of this race. Well, Kurt, maybe don't dump people, and then you'll be able to be on track. Hightower, your championship leader of the race. Tyler Smith started second. He's back up to second after having a quite a stage there, bouncing all up and down the grid. Barsack third.
Hey, Elliot, you might want to reach on some paint.
I'm not doing that mid-race. Dingus. Let's just do this here, though. finally checks the stream and sees that his painting might be wrong, but Hightower
Green.
is the leader here as we are back underway for the final stage. Smith right on the back bumper of William Hightower. Down to the bottom. Ends up losing that overlap. Further back. See some big side-by-side action. Hoskins squeezed up to the top and nearly sent a 3 wide with the 13 to 77. Look at Hoskins there, that 47 machine. Going down low, trying to wheel and deal his way back up the field. Brian Newell, after some beautiful defending, he pit. Ooh, big check up there at 77. Is he going to hold on to it? No, he doesn't. He collects the 9, collects the 13. It's all unfolding here. 09, I think, involved as well. Caution is out. Woo!
I'm so sorry about that.
A lot just went on there. Caution is out. What is going on here? As always, all cautions are brought to you by our good friends at TAFI Artists.
There's our exit 2, exit 2.
Yeah, a lot going on that race. This one little lap, trying to get some good angles pulled up here. Bear with me on this one. Alrighty. Let's see this here. So we're looking, trying to keep an eye here on the 77 machine. See, goes up the track. Look at how close Hoskins got there to the 13. 77 bounced off the wall. 13 hits him. That sends the 77 down low. Saves it there. It goes, ends up overcorrecting though. Back high, then back low again. Into the 9 of Brian Newell. Then back up into the 13. Derek Fye thinks to go high. That wasn't the right move. Slams into the 77. 13 around. 77 around. The 9 of Brian Newell keeps it going pretty clean, actually. Derek Fye missing his front end. But, yeah, 77 and the 13, your biggest losers in that wreck. Well, that was, I think, our 5th caution of the night. That says something about our racing here. Harvey using his first fast repair. Wow.
I'm gonna touch the butt.
Oh my
Is
goodness.
that unconventional pace car touching I see?
Oh my goodness. Get the authorities in this.
See, he moved. He liked it.
Oh my. Kinda concerning. We are 1 to green here. The field is slowly dwindling. Dan Barsak seems to be out of it. No fast repair left. Derek Fry has his. He's catching up to the field now. Man, I don't know what to say here. You don't usually expect this from the Autostock Tour. It's usually significantly cleaner. Like, concerningly cleaner. You don't expect it to be that clean. Hightower, after the disastrous first quarter of this race, knocking out Cole Snyder,
Green.
he was able to take advantage, has led most of the restarts since. A bit of a blink there from Hoskins. That checked up that outside lane. Hightower able to get a good run going. Further back, see the 9, Brian Newell, 51. Jonathan Green, now the 27. Morales over 3 wide now with those 3. Morales and Newell win that one. Brian Newell. Is he going to do what he did to Hoskins last time? If you remember, last time he was in this position behind Jacob Hoskins, he literally just bumped him into the grass, got around him. Hoskins saved it, so no harm, no foul. But yeah, let's see if he does that again, as they're now alongside Tyler Smith. Hoskins blocking Smith up top. Newell still on the bottom there. Remember, towards the end of that first stage, no one could get around Brian Newell. Anyone who started ahead of him, besides Hightower, no one could get around him. Now Tyler Smith ends up losing some of his momentum. Let's see what Morales can do, and let's see if Newell can catch his way up to Hoskins again. There you see on the far left of your screen, right by the scoring pylon, that is your leader, William Hightower, as we had a little bit of side-by-side action between the 77 and the 21. See the 27 down low on the 9. See how the momentum plays out. 9's going to have the advantage corner entry with that speed, but the 27 has that inside lane. Is he going to clear him? It seems like he's clear, but maybe not just yet. He might have been able to pull off a slide job, but probably smart to shy against it, as we're still got some side-by-side action going. Nine down low, goes back up top. Seeing if he can do anything, as the 27 becomes the first person in a while to get around Brian Newell. Hoskins right up to Hightower now. You can see there, that 47 machine trying to hunt down the 45. This may be these older, slower cars. This entry-level stock car doing nearly 190 on the backstretch out of 1.5 mile intermediate. Very, very fast cars. Newell side by side with the 27. He's gonna have the little bit of the draft. Ends up using it to clear the 27. Now, people seem to be able to get around Newell, but they can't stay around him for long. Hightower is going defensive now, and he's blinking while going defensive. That's extremely defensive. Morales tries to get around Newell, but nobody's home there. Door is closed. Now it seems Hightower's saving a little bit because the field is really bunched up to him. Newell down to the bottom, trying to get that overlap on Hoskins. Nothing just yet on the backstretch, though. Who's going to have that momentum? Looks like it's Hoskins. Is he going to stay high, drop down low? Is he going to try and get around Hightower at all? The 45 leads, the 47 second. The 9 and the 27, that's your top 4. That's this pack here. Sorry, the 9 and the 27. Seems to calm down just slightly here. We're going to bump this camera out a little bit. Capture more of this battle. You can see 27, that's Morales in that target car. Staying on the banking, staying high. Trying to carry that momentum through. Into turn 1, he rides it deep. Though Newell goes deeper. Brian Newell able to maintain position very clearly. He actually gets closer to Hoskins. Newell, once again, trying to go lower than Hoskins. Get that overlap. Get alongside. If he's alongside, he knows he can get the move done. He's confident he can. Oh! A little bit of miscommunication. Newell forces his way under Hoskins. Bit of contact. Hoskins probably not happy with that one, but Newell side by side now. Let's see if he's able to capitalize, get that position done. Seems like he was a little too over exuberant there in turn 3. Stayed in front of the bottom, lost all his momentum. Now he's defending against the 27. Seemed to work out there. Problem is Brian Newell, he's staying on the bottom. He's still not arcing the car, so he's just killing all his momentum, killing all his speed, letting cars around him. Now he's on the top side there, trying to build that speed back up. Morales now in third. Let's see what he can do with Hoskins. Remember, Jacob Hoskins, owner of Aftershock Motorsports, just signed David Morales that 27 target car in the Vantage Pro Series for Season 3. Let's see if they race a little cleanly. It doesn't seem like it, as Morales thought about going to the bottom there. Decides against it. Hightower, it seems like he's not having to do as much as I think he would have expected, considering how close everyone is, but second through fourth is just sort of attacking each other. Further back, Calvin Harvey, Jonathan Green, Tyler Smith in a little bit of a scrap there. See Green side by side with Harvey. We see some contact. It was close, but no contact. Still side by side. Still keep an eye on that scoring pylon there for that lead battle. Jonathan Green able to get clear of the 77. You can see that battle graphic going on there. We don't get that one too often. Jonathan Green versus Calvin Harvey. Seems that battle now off. As further up, see, it's all heating up here. Newell in second, Hoskins side by side with him. Look at that. Ooh, bit of wheel banging there. We got the battle graphic once again. Newell versus Hoskins. Can Morales get involved in this? Doesn't seem like it. Contact once again. As they're still side by side, Morales stuck behind him. On board now with David Morales, looking at this battle from his perspective. You can see Jacob Hoskins on that bottom side ends up having to back out of it to Newell. see if this thing heats back up again. Seems Morales versus Hoskins might be on. It is. Alongside there, look in that left window. Boom, Morales in the wall.
Come on, Brian. I'm coming. I'm hitting the hole. I'm here.
Brian Newell versus William Hightower. Let's see what happens here. Newell never won a race in Vantage. Hightower has 2. See what he can do. Versus Hightower versus Hoskins. As Hoskins, Jacob Hoskins, that 47 machine, still in it. Ooh, Brian Newell in the wall. That's gonna very much help the 47. We're side by side, both cars on the apron for a quick second there. The 47 ends up getting himself cleared. Now can Hoskins challenge Hightower, or is actually Newell is immediately gonna re-challenge Hoskins? Under 20 to go in this race. Ooh, now Hoskins is in the wall. I think tires are starting to come into their own now. Morales, is he gonna try and say something here to Jacob Hoskins? Where does he go? Morales.
13 still around, man.
B. Hoskins. Racing is starting to heat up once again here. Trying to keep an eye on all these battles. See what's up as Hoskins and Newell side by side now. Hey, look, Hightower's run away over a second now. Hightower's just been able to save his tires, keep things cooking. Chugging along nicely as Morales was able to get around Hoskins there. Can he get around Newell? See, is he gonna... 27 got into the 9. That checked him up enough for the 47 to get ahead of Morales there. See, Hoskins is going to have that draft. Mid-corner and on the exit. Oh, Morales ends up finding the gap. Able to get back single file, blocking Hoskins. And now he's turning the 27. He turns the 9.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution is out. David Morales just sort of dumped the guy. Had a good run going there, but Morales made some contact. Turned the 9 of Brian Newell. No one into the wall, so this is going to be a quick yellow, but the yellow is in fact out. As always,
Exit 2.
TAFI artists are goats. Alright, so we're going to start things off here. Take a look at the, we're going to be focusing on, David Morales for this one. We're going to switch to Brian Newell when that contact occurs. See where it is here. Bingo. Alright, looking at David Morales. First of all, just look at this beautiful judgment here. Sees the gap. Slots into it beautifully. Then in the corner. You can see, I don't think he was planning on a move, but he sees the gap open up. He takes it, but he doesn't get it slowed down enough. He starts to wash up maybe a little. Yeah, you see there, he's washing up the track, Makes some contact with the 9 car. See, and then boom. 9's around. Bad luck there for Newell. That was his first real incident of the day. He's been caught up in some others, but just left with some scrapes. This time he's backwards, gonna need a new set of tires. And a bandage for his pride. It's probably gonna be, it's almost a clear penalty for David Morales. See there, I don't see any damage on Newell. But yeah, just some hurt tires, some hurt pride, and some hurt track position.
Alright, High Tire, let's see what happens here.
As expected, David Morales does have that EOL penalty. And we are 1 to green. "12 laps to go here in Kansas." After this, we're going to have 1 round left of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. Hightower, that 45 machine on the inside, he's your championship leader. Jacob Hoskins, that Mustang on the outside, he's in 3rd place, still in the fight, very technically. If he wants to stay in the fight, somehow, Hightower's going to have to get disqualified from the race and receive no points, and Hoskins has to win it. So not technically impossible, but probably impossible.
Got the guy behind you tighten up, please.
Pace car is off.
Green flag, green flag.
He flags out. Hightower keeps that lead going. Hoskins kind of lost it a little bit. You can see Brian Newell further back. He's losing some time. Looking at Hoskins here, seeing what he can do. Hightower only has 1 win on the season, but he's been so consistent in this race. This whole season, really. He's been super consistent. That's how he is the championship leader. Hoskins hasn't. Tyler Smith at one point your championship leader. He also has 1 on the season, that at Dover. Morales further back in that target car. He won at Talladega. We can do here. 51. Oh, some contact there between the 9 and the 77. A little bit of dooring going on there, but everything's fine. Everything's chillaxed. Tyler Smith, he started 2nd. He's currently in 2nd. 92 laps into the thing. Let's see here. This race is not over yet. Can Tyler Smith get a 2nd win? That will propel him further up in the points. I don't think he's in contention anymore after some bad bad results in the midpoint of the season, but he can definitely help his championship finish. See Green and Harvey side by side. Brian Newell at one point in second. He's now right at the tail end of the field.
Come on, 77, stay up there where you're supposed to.
The 9 to the bottom.
Sorry, I got a little.
Clears the 51. Is he going to clear the 77? Not yet. To the bottom again. He has the speed. Who's the 51 going to go with? The 51 goes with the wall. The 9 nearly gone to the back of Harvey there. Further up the pack, the lead battle is very much on. Hoskins versus Smith versus Morales versus Hightower for the win here. No one knows yet who it's going to be. Little contact. Tyler Smith's on that high side there. Clean air ahead of him. Hoskins has the draft, but he's also stuck behind someone. Morales looks to the bottom, thinking about setting it 3 wide, backs out of it. He's going to go for it again. No, he doesn't. Backs out of it a second time. 3 wide now, though, for second place. Ends up finishing up here as Morales left to hang out to dry. Doesn't do that. Keeps his speed up. Stays side by side with Hoskins. 5 to go. Hoskins, great momentum there. Goes to the bottom. He's back up to second, fully cleared. As Calvin Harvey gets himself involved in this, he's up to 4th. It's a 5-car fight now. Harvey and Morales side by side. Is Newell? He is. Newell is taking it 3 wide. Ends up not having the speed, but the checkups work in his favor. Oh, the 77. Contact with the 27. 77. Is he going to hold it? He is. Oh, is he? No, he's not. We're still green. Caution is finally out. It's going to be an overtime finish, folks. Wowee. Caution is out as
Good
always.
race until we got there, guys. Happy to race with y'all on that.
Tafai Artis coming out once again for, I think, the 8th time tonight. Yep, that's kind of unfortunate. You're going to be keeping an eye on Calvin Harvey.
Thanks for exited 2, checking up on.
Here we go. Looking here at watch the 77 and the 27. This is in 3 and 4. See, the 77 is going lower. 27 coming up higher. Really close here. 27 still going up. 77 holding his line. Contact occurs there. 27 just gets into him. You think 77 can save it. As you can see right there, he bounces it out perfectly. But then he gets down to the bottom where the 51 happens to be, which I think hurts him a little bit. Though he nearly almost saves it again, which is impressive work there. You can see he straightens it out. But the problem is he collects that wall. You can see big damage there on that front right. Unfortunate as... Yeah, that's some bad luck there for him. Not what you want to see. If you're the 77, he just got into that lead fight. And he's caught out of it. As we're going to have a green-white checkered finish. So he's still in the pits there. If I'm not mistaken, he does not have a fast repair anymore, so I think he's going to be out of it. See, same thing with Derek Fye. Though it might just be that he is he's got some taking a pit stop, unsure. But yeah, this lead fight here. Hightower, Hoskins, Newell, Smith, Jonathan Green, David Morales involved in it. We're going to be about to go 1 to green here. 1 to green is out. Derek Fye's out of the pits as well. But Calvin Harvey is stuck in there. Calvin Harvey's day is going to be done, it seems. He's now a lap down. Very, very unfortunate for him there. Had some good promise there, just caught up in some incidents. So these 4 cars here, plus not off screen, David Morales, they've been the main fighters for this whole race. Once we lost Cole Snyder, these guys have been really where the fight is at for the lead here. Gonna be curious. Everyone's on new tires. Everyone pit. Except maybe Hightower. Yeah, trying to scroll through here. Smith pit, Morales pit. Let's see. Yeah, Hightower stayed out. It seems like Hoskins also stayed out. Tyler Smith has pit 7 times this race. Second only Jonathan Green with 8. But we are back to green.
Green, green, green.
See Hightower with a good runaway there. Green, white, checkered. Next, once we cross, there can be a caution anywhere now until we hit the restart zone. After that, it's only the checkered flag that can end this race. See the 21 getting to the 47. Everyone knows what's up here. Things still playing out. They've crossed that zone. They've crossed on to the final lap of this race. 1 lap to go. Only the checkered flag can end this thing. Any caution, any crash will be remaining green. Hightower, I think, is going to walk away with it. Something's going to have to happen here for him not to get the dub. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Tyler Smith nearly loses it, but William Hightower is going to be your winner. Hoskins second, Tyler Smith third. Brian Newell walks away fourth, and there's, big hit after the race, after the checkered flag for David Morales. Tyler Smith. Beautiful work there. Hightower, Hoskins, Smith. Your winners.
Can't lie, Jacob, I was a little bit worried. I know you got that short run speed, but if that had finished green, I was gone.
I was trying to get to you, just didn't have any speed on the outside.
I wish I would have pitted, but I would have had one.
William Hightower. Most races run in Vantage iRacing. Run every single Vantage stock car race. Gets his 3rd win here at Kansas. 2nd win of the season. 3rd win in Vantage. Burning it down beautifully there.
Going, Will.
We're going to get some driver interviews. We're going to get some driver interviews here. Then after that, we're going to close out today's broadcast. Alrighty, interview time. Always the fun stuff here. Get a graphic going. Let's see here. First up, we got. See who was in third. It was Jacob Hoskins, if I am not mistaken. Actually, Hoskins was second. It was Tyler Smith in third. Now, Tyler Smith is going to be our first one interviewed here. Tyler, tell it up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alrighty. Ended up walking away today in third. Talk us through what was going on in that race for you. A lot of stuff happened there in the beginning.
Yeah, I feel bad I got down into Cole. My wheel was straight, and I don't know if there was a lot of this happening where draft seemed to just pull people together. Just a lot of weird arrow things, I think, going on. So, but battled back, had a chance on the last restart with fresh tires, and was able to get third. So I can't complain. Very eventful third.
Absolutely eventful. Yeah, talk us through what was sort of going on there in the interim. Once you got involved with Cole Snyder there a couple times, what was your mindset there trying to cut back through the field?
Really, I know if you can save your right front and right rear pretty evenly, you can have a decent car in the long run. So this first stage, that's what I was trying to do, and just methodically pick my way up. And I think I made it to fourth or third or something at the stage break, and then it was just back to regular racing.
Absolutely. Yeah, tires throughout the race. What were your thoughts on how the tires were behaving? I know they started. You said you like saving that right front was really a big thing. You can see tires starting to fall out, really bring that racing closer. Talk more on that if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, a lot of it is if especially once the tires wore a little bit, if you tried to pin the throttle, you would just get super tight. However, if you just gave it a little ease on entry, you could make a lot of ground in the middle, and that's how I was making a lot of my time up, especially on the longer runs. Um, the right rear, I don't really think played a factor for anybody, but if you could treat the right front right, even when it was worn, you could still get some speed out of the car.
Absolutely. And just as we close things out, anything you'd like to say? Actually, before we close things out, next race finale, Homestead, Miami. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, just kind of do what I did today, do it there. Have a nice, hopefully a lot more uneventful race, but work my way through the field if I don't start well, and then just have a nice, fun race to finish out Vast, and then get ready for VPS.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, congratulations on third place. Anyone you'd like to thank today?
Yeah, I think Jonathan Green was getting a little feisty, but he kept it clean, and we had some good racing with him. So thank out Mr. John Fago.
Wonderful. All right. Well, congratulations on third, and we'll see you next week for the Vantage Auto Stock Tour finale at Homestead, Miami.
Yes, sir, thank you.
That was Tyler Smith. Next up, we got Jacob Hoskins. Pull him in here. Jacob Hoskins, it's Elliot up in the booth. You got me?
I got you, bud.
Alrighty. A lot happened that race. You ended up towards the sharp end of the field. Talk us through what was going on that whole race from your perspective.
The cars were just handling really well, but it was very hard to pass, especially if you got stuck on the outside. You'd get freight trained immediately. I'm pretty sure Hightower clinched the championship because I think all he has to do is start next week, and then he has enough points to win. But I gave it my all. I tried my best to get up there, run second place, make enough points. I like thank my sponsors, Hurricane Hangover. Those guys over there at the bar, they're so fun to hang out with. I'm gonna go hang out with them in a minute, celebrate the second place. But I don't know if we clinched. We're not. I don't think we got the championship.
Yeah, I think that's pretty out of the question. If I'm not mistaken, to win the championship, you would have had to finish. You would have had to won the last two races, and Hightower would have had to finish lower than 17th, aka be disqualified.
Optimism. I had hopes. I had hopes. I tried.
Definitely had hope. We were talking about this with Tyler Smith. He was involved in a lot more incidents with you. Talk us through what the racecraft was going like in that first half of the race pre-stage.
So the car, it just wanted to, if you had a side draft, it just wanted to go towards the car next to it. So that incident I had with Snyder, I wasn't turning into him. The car just went into him. Like I keeping the wheel straight. I think you guys saw it on stream. So the car was just the drafting was really weird, especially side drafting.
Absolutely. And yeah, looking forward to next race. We mentioned it briefly, Homestead Miami Speedway for the finale of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. How are you feeling about that?
Uh, it's just another week. Yeah, we were out here to get the championship. Uh, didn't the season didn't go our way. Got collected in a lot of wrecks early weeks. Um, but going into Homestead, I mean, I guess I'll try to get a win. Maybe get something out of this season. I got a second place, so I can't be too angry. I think I had some good speed tonight.
Yeah, and next Friday, day after the Auto Stock Tour finale, is the Clash for the Vantage Pro Series Season 3. Do you think you're going to participate in that?
Oh, 100%. I'm registered for all of season 3. We got Dave Morales coming on our team to drive the number 27 Aftershock Ford for next season of VPS, so that's exciting. I'm making brand new paint schemes for all of our cars, so a whole new look for Aftershock Motorsports next season.
Absolutely. And real quickly on Aftershock Motorsports, I know you're talking about guys signed up for the season. You also got David Morales on board. Are you guys? What's your guys' plan to meet for the updated series minimums? I know that's a developing story with higher minimum requirements trying to build that racecraft. A couple of your drivers have not met those yet. What's your guys' plan to either meet those or have backups in place until those are met?
I'm assuming you guys are going to have legacy rules involved, saying if you race the past 2 seasons of VPS, you should be able to get in. But if you don't have that, we'll just have to grind. I mean, legacy rules would be pretty cool to have, considering most our field is made up of legacy members.
Yeah, there definitely are some legacy rules, but yeah, that higher racecraft is very important. Obviously, that will be a discussion with the admins on what goes on a case by case basis. But yeah, let's hope no matter what, you guys can build those minimums up to just to leave any confusion and concern out of the way.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, congratulations on walking away with second, and we will see you next week for not only the Vantage Auto Stock Tour, but also Vantage Pro Series.
Thank you, bud.
That was second place, Jacob Hoskins. Let's try and get to your winner here, William Hightower. Hightower, it's Elliot up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, you ended up walking away with the win here. Talk us through what was going on there from your perspective, that whole race.
So first stage, I started to notice that I pushed and my tires started screaming at me. So kind of fell into a little bit of a rhythm, trying to stay around 31.2, 31.3 for lap times. Once the tires really started wearing in for everybody, I noticed that my long run really started to prevail. I think I was actually just talking to Brian in my stream. We had me, Brian Hoskins, and I think it was Tyler Smith, maybe David Morales as well. We're all kind of fighting there for a little bit, and then the other guys started fighting. I was just walking away with it. Caution came out at, I think it was 82 or 84 or something like that, and that is not what I wanted to see. I was already 2 seconds out, and I kind of wanted to keep that run going. Pit for tires. Tried to save some just in case something happened right there at the end. I know we get 5 green, white checkers. I was trying to save some tire while also trying to stay out in front of those guys, using dirty air to my advantage as much as possible. And it seemed to have paid off. I think it was me, Brian, and Jacob stayed out right there at the very end, and everybody else had tires. So I got a little concerned, especially with Tyler Smith, as quick as he is. But thankfully, they were able to fight amongst themselves, and I was able to keep them behind them.
Absolutely. And with this race, you have actually clinched the championship. Talk us through what it means to not only win your second race here on the Auto Stock Tour, win your first championship in Vantage.
Oh, it's a long time coming. I still remember I was running up front a lot in VPS. I think it was season 1. A bunch of quick guys came in humbled me very quickly. And yeah, honestly, I attribute a lot of this to Daniel, because he riding behind him, he's taught me a lot, whether he's intended to or not. And I've kind of carried that over to this series and other leagues as well. So this is between all the series I run, this would be my third championship, and it honestly it feels the best.
Absolutely. Speaking of those other series, Vantage Pro Series Season 3, right around the corner. You in?
It depends. I'm talking to one of the guys in the paid league that I'm in on Wednesday nights. I may end up having to drop that. I just had an interview the other day and they're trying to get me in as quick as possible, which would put me Monday through Friday, 2 to 10 p.m. So that puts me out. As soon as I find out something from that may be last minute, but if I don't get that, I will be signing up.
Absolutely. And yeah, anyone from those other leagues, trying to bring on board?
Absolutely. I've actually got some commands on stream. I've got to make one for Vantage as well. But yeah, I've got commands in case any of my viewers want to hop in, join in on the fun. It's a ton of fun. Great group of guys. Always a good time.
Absolutely. And anyone you'd like to thank here today for not only the win, but the championship as well?
All the Vantage admins. You guys put on a heck of a series, heck of a league, multiple series. And I'm happy that I get to race here. And Brian as well. He's not my teammate here, but we still race like teammates. And we had a really good battle today.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the championship. Go celebrate. And yeah, we will see you next week just to close out the season in Homestead.
Absolutely. That's going to be fun.
That was William Hightower, not only your race winner, your champion of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. Well, that will do it here today, folks. I have been your host, Elliot Lang. We were at Kansas for round 9 of the Vantage Auto Stock Tour. Next week, round 10 at Homestead, Miami. Also, the Clash of Daytona for the AdvantageTrucks.com Vantage Pro Series Season 3. A lot of stuff happened this race. Hopefully it's a little cleaner next time. Wow, that was a lot. Yeah, as always, check out our other races. Saturday, we have the Vantage Indy Special League at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. That could be some rain racing going on there. We also have the Vantage Racing League on Forza. Then we have V1 Europe and F2 cars on F1 25. Been a lot today, and I'm pretty sure also on Fridays tomorrow we might have the Freedom 250. I think that was delayed to this week. But yeah, that was some real racing. Congratulations to Hightower. Congratulations to the entire top 3. We will see you next week.